So, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog released yesterday, and I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on it, because it's a very interesting game on a lot of levels. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, I'm not gonna hold back anything, and I'm just gonna jump straight into what I think of the game as a whole. So, if you want me to rate it out of 10, which I feel is just a very simple metric to go off of, I would give it a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. The reason that it wouldn't get anything higher is because of the story. Now, I want to clarify, the story is very good while you're playing it. It is extremely entertaining to watch everything play out and see the characters interacting. That is really the best part about it, is the character interaction. But when you really look back at it and kind of read through all the dialogue after you've beaten it and you're not in that immersion anymore, I mean, it's alright. But it is nothing crazy at all. And I'm not trying to dog on it because of that, because I absolutely know it's not trying to be extravagant. It's just a pretty simple story, because I know that they made it for the sake of character interaction, which it does really well, so I want to give it points on that behalf. But yeah, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. It was a good time. I mean, I enjoyed my time playing it. I really love the character art. Just want to point that out. It's really nice getting to see the characters interacting with this really good art. I mean, it's like IDW the game, which is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the comics, actually, like I don't read the IDW, but I have the first couple and I really love how the comics look. So seeing that style like perfectly portrayed here is awesome, and I really like that. Now, there is one character I do want to talk about. Easily the worst portrayal out of all of them, and I'm sure you probably guessed this because this is the most common one. Shadow. He was not portrayed badly, do not get me wrong, I did enjoy it a lot, but still the entire time it's like that cold stare. It's like, good grief. It's like, yeah, he's not the most friendly dude you'll ever meet, but it's not like he wants to kill you every second you live, I swear. At least he's not always like this, and he does have just a more normal side. I don't know if that's just him playing into his character that he's supposed to play in the murder mystery on the train, of course. But it's just like, I don't know why they still kind of cling on to this overly annoying Shadow, I guess. I don't know why it's like this. It's gotten a lot better, so of course it's nothing terrible, but I do think out of all the characters, it's kind of the worst portrayal. The Think minigames, these are really cool. They were nice. It was pretty challenging. It was a decent challenge, and I enjoyed it. It's cool to see this. I mean, it's just such an interesting idea. I mean, honestly, it took me a while to realize that it's not rail switching. Like, you're not in lanes. I thought that the different tiles were different lanes and you just had to tap the stick. But it turns out that you have full control, which I didn't know. And that's really cool. I will say that the checkerboard is a bit deceiving in convincing me to think it was kind of on rails, I guess you could say. So yeah, there we have it. I really enjoyed this game. It was fun, but of course, it's nothing outstanding, and I don't think I'll ever replay it, but it was just a really good, enjoyable time. It had some pretty good twists and turns, and the conclusion was fulfilling. Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything, because, of course, this is all narrative-based, so that's why I didn't talk about any specifics in this video. But yeah, it was just a good time, and it's completely free, of course, so you don't have a reason to not play this little game. So if you do have the time, I would absolutely recommend it, because it's pretty good. With that said, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.